Dear students, let us solve some statement problems based on linear equations in one variable. See exercise 3.2. The first question is, if you subtract half from a number and multiply the result by half, you get 1 by 8. What is the number? Let us solve this question now. While solving statement problems, you have to understand the statement clearly. Then you have to convert the statement into equation form. Now see here, if you subtract half from a number, subtract half from a number. And multiply the result by half. You get 1 by 8. Do we know what is the number is? We don't know the number. And we have to subtract half from a number and multiply it by half. You get 1 by 8. Now we don't know the number, so let the number be x. You can take any variable. Let the number be x. You can take it as y also, z also. Now if we subtract half from a number, subtract half from a number. Now our number is x and multiply the result by half and multiply this result by half. You get 1 by 8. You get means equal to 1 by 8. Now we have to solve this equation to get the value of x. You have to use transpose method to solve this. Now first move half to the right side. Move this half to the right side so that x minus half is equal to 1 by 8. It is into half here, so that becomes divided by half. So x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 8. While dividing the fraction, take the reciprocal of the second one. 1 by 2 becomes 2 by 1, then multiply. So x minus half is equal to, see here, look at the numerators 1 and 2, look at the denominators 8 and 1. Here you can cancel, 2 1s are 2 4s are. So 1 into 1 is 1, 4 into 1 is 4. Now we have to move minus half to the right side. Minus half becomes plus half. So x is equal to 1 by 4 plus half. That is x is equal to, here denominators are not equal. We have to make the denominators equal. Then we have to add. What is the LCM of 2 and 4? LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So make this 4 by multiplying by 2. If you are multiplying to the denominator, then multiply to the numerator also. Numerator and denominator should be multiplied by the same number. So it doesn't make any difference with this fraction. So 1 by 4 plus 2 by 4. Therefore x is equal to 3 by 4. Therefore we have taken x as the number. So therefore our number is, required number is 3 by 4. See the second question. The perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 more than twice its breadth. What are the length and breadth of the pool? What do you mean by perimeter? Perimeter means sum of the sides. How many sides are there in a rectangle? There are 4 sides, 2 lengths and 2 breadths. So perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into L plus B, 2L plus 2B. Now it is given that perimeter is 154 and its length is, look at the swimming pool, its length is, this is the length, its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. Length is 2 meter more plus 2 than breadth. Twice its breadth means we don't know the breadth. So let the breadth be x. Here let the breadth be x. Its length is 2 meter more plus 2 than twice its breadth. Twice its breadth means 2 into x, that is 2x. Here given length is 2 more than twice its breadth, so you have to take second one, that is breadth, as x. Then length be 2 meter more plus 2 than twice its breadth. Twice means 2 times breadth. 2 times breadth is 2x. Now what are the length and breadth of the pool? The perimeter is 154. We know the formula for perimeter right here. Perimeter is 2 times L plus B is equal to 154. Now 2 into, what is L? What is the length? Length is 2x plus 2 plus, what is breadth? X is equal to 154. See here. Now 2, here there are like terms. See here 2x and x. These are like terms. 2x plus 1x is equal to 3x plus 2 is equal to 154. Now you have to solve this equation by transpose method. First, which term you have to move? You have to move 2 to the right side. Here 2 into 3x plus 2. So 2 becomes divided by. So 3x plus 2 is equal to 154 divided by 2. 2 into becomes divided by 2. So 3x plus 2. 2 ones are, 2 sevens are 14. 1 remains. Right here this becomes 14. 2 sevens are 14. 3x plus 2 is equal to 77. Now move 2 to the right side. So 3x is equal to 77 minus 2. 3x is equal to 77 minus 2 is 75. Then transpose 3 to the right side. That is x is equal to 75 by 3. 3 ones are, 3 twos are 6. Here 1 remains. This becomes 15. 3 fives are 15. So x is equal to 25. We got the value of x is 25. What we have taken as x? We have taken breadth as x. We got the value of x, that is 25. So the breadth is 25 meter. Length we have taken as 2x plus 2. So substitute 25 in the place of x. Now 2 into x is 25 plus 2. 2 into 25 is 50 plus 2. 50 plus 2 is 52 meter. Therefore, length of rectangular swimming pool is 52 meter. Breadth of the swimming pool is 25 meter. So that the perimeter becomes 154 meter. See the third question. The base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3. The perimeter of triangle is 4, 2 by 15 centimeter. What is the length of either side of the remaining equal sides? What do you mean by isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle means the triangle in which two sides are equal. Now it is a triangle having three sides. Isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. I'll take these two sides are equal. The base of isosceles triangle is 4 by 3. Here this is the base. So this is 4 by 3 centimeter. Now it is given that perimeter of the triangle is 4, 2 by 15 centimeter. Perimeter of triangle is 4, 2 by 15 centimeter. Perimeter means sum of the sides. Do we know the length of two equal sides? What we have to find here? What is the length of either of the remaining sides? It is given that perimeter is 4, 2 by 15 centimeter. What is the length of either of the remaining equal sides? We don't know the length of equal sides. So let the length of equal sides be x and x. Let the length of two equal sides be x. Perimeter is 4, 2 by 15 centimeter. Perimeter means sum of the sides. Now sides are, one side is x, another side is x, and base is 4 by 3. Sides are x, x and 4 by 3 is equal to 4, 2 by 15. Now x and x are like terms. X plus x is 2x plus 4 by 3 is equal to 4, 2 by 15. Now you can solve this by transpose method. First we have to move 4 by 3 to the right side. So 2x is equal to 4 2 by 15 minus 4 by 3. So 2x is equal to, it is a mixed fraction here, convert into improper. How to convert into improper? Multiply this to 15 into 4, 60, then plus 2, 62 by 15 minus 4 by 3. Now 15 and 3 are the denominators. Denominators are not equal, make it equal. LCM of 15 and 3 is 15 because 15 is the multiple of 3. So here I can multiply by 5 to make it equal, so that both the denominators becomes 15. 3 5s are 15. You can't multiply only to the denominator, multiply to the numerator also. Now equal denominator is 15. Then in the numerator 62 minus 4 5s are 20. So 2x is equal to 62 minus 20 is 42 by 15. So 2 into x is equal to 42 by 15. X is equal to 42 by 15 divided by 2. So x is equal to 42 by 15 into, take the reciprocal of 2. Reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. So x is equal to, here you can cancel 2 1s are, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are. 21 and 15 are divisible by 3. 3 7s are, 3 5s are. So x is equal to 7 by 5 centimeter. Therefore, length of the equal sides is equal to 7 by 5 centimeter. Next, see the fourth one. Sum of two numbers is 95. Sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the numbers. Sum of two numbers is 95. One exceeds the other by 15. Find the numbers. Do we know what are the numbers? We don't know. So let the numbers be, we want two numbers. So let us take it as x and y. We don't know what are the numbers are. So let us take numbers as x and y. Now sum of two numbers is 95. Sum of two numbers, x plus, sum means we have to add, x plus y is equal to 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, one number exceeds the other by 15. One number is x, exceeds the other is equal to, one number is 15 more than the other. one number exceeds the other by 15 means one number, that is x, is equal to 15 more than the other. Or you can take one number, that is y, is equal to 15 more than x also. You can take either this or this. Now I will use this. X is equal to y plus 15. Substitute y plus 15 in the place of x. Y plus 15 plus y is equal to 95. X means y plus 15 plus y is equal to 95. Now y plus y is 2y plus 15 is equal to 95. Now you have to find the value of y. For that, transfer 15 to the right side. That becomes 2y is equal to 95 minus 15. So 2y is equal to 80. Y is equal to 80. 2 into y it is, so divided by 2. Y is equal to 40. We got one number. One number is 40. So what is the other number? We want x. Then x is equal to y plus 15. So we got y as 40 plus 15. So x is equal to 55. Therefore, two numbers are 4.55. Sum of these two numbers is 95. See, sum of two numbers is 95 and one number is 15 more than the other. 55 is 15 more than 40. 40 plus 15 is 55. Therefore, two numbers are 40 and 55. See next one. Fifth one. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. If they differ by 18, what are the numbers? Two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. What are the numbers? So let the numbers be here ratio of two numbers is given 5:3. So we have to take numbers as 5x and 3x. If the ratio is given, ratio of two numbers is given 5:3, then we have to take the numbers as 5x and 3x. Now ratio of 5x and 3x is 5x is to 3x means x cancels. So 5:3. We can't take two numbers as 5 and 3 because we don't know what the numbers are. So we have to take numbers be 5x and 3x when the ratio is given. If the ratio is 5:3, then numbers are 5x and 3x. You can take any variable, no need of taking x only. You can take 5y and 3y also. Now if they differ by means difference. Difference means subtract. Difference of two numbers, that is 5x minus 3x is equal to 18. These two are like terms. 5x minus 3x is 2x is equal to 18. So x is equal to 18 by 2. That is x is equal to 9. Therefore, numbers are we have taken as 5x and 3x. Now substitute 9 in the place of x because x is equal to 9. So 5 into 9 and 3 into 9. 5 nines are 45, 3 nines are 27. Therefore, the two numbers are 45 and 27. Difference of these two numbers is 18. If you simplify 45 is to 27, you will get 5 is to 3. Therefore, two numbers are 45 and 27. See here, if the ratio of two numbers are given means 5 is to 3 is given, one number is multiple of 5 and another number is multiple of 3. One number is multiple of 5 and another number is multiple of 3. See next one. Sixth one. 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are the integers? 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are the integers? The sum of 3 consecutive integers is 51. What are the integers? What do you mean by consecutive integers? See here, I will give example. 1, 2, 3 are consecutive integers. 7, 8, 9 are consecutive integers. 13, 14, 15 are consecutive integers. Consecutive integers means 3 continuous integers. Consecutive means continuous. Now, here it is given that 3 consecutive integers. So, 3 continuous integers. What are the integers now? Their sum is 51. See here, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. 7 plus 8 plus 9 is 24. Now you have to get the sum 51. So what are the 3 consecutive integers? Now see, if I take one integer as x, how to get the next integer? See, first integer is 13 means next integer is 1 more than 13 and third integer is 2 more than 13. So first integer is x means next integer is x plus 1 and the next integer is x plus 2. So let 3 consecutive integers be. Consecutive integers be. If I take first integer as x, then next integer will be 1 more, that is x plus 1, and the third integer will be 2 more, that is x plus 2. So 3 consecutive integer means x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now they add up to 51. Their sum is 51. X plus x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to 51. Sum of the 3 consecutive integers is 51. Now simplify the LHS. See, there are like terms x, x, x. 1x, 1x, 1x is 3x plus 1 plus 2 is 3 is equal to 51. Now you can solve this equation by transpose method. In this, we have to move 3 to the right side. So 3x is equal to 51 minus 3. So 3x is equal to 51 minus 3 is 48 equal to 48 by 3. 3 1s are 3, 1 remains, 18, 3 6 are 3 6 are 8. So x is equal to 16. Therefore, 3 consecutive integers are, we have taken x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. So 3 consecutive integers are, the value of x is 16, then 16 plus 1, 16 plus 2. So 16, 17, 18. Therefore, 3 consecutive integers are 16, 17 and 18. Sum of these 3 consecutive integers is 51. See here, 16, 17 and 18. 51. See the next question, 7th one. The sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 8 is 888. Find the multiples. Consecutive multiples of 8. What are the consecutive multiples of 8? We have to take continuous multiples of 8. 8, 16, 24. If I take 16 as first multiple, then 16, 24, 32 are the 3 consecutive multiples. If I take x as the first multiple, then next multiple will be how much more? Now 24 is how much more than 16? 8 more than 16. So if I take x, the next multiple will be plus 8. And third multiple will be, now 32 and 16. What is the difference between 32 and 16? That is 16. Next multiple will be 16 more than the first one. So let the 3 consecutive multiples of 8 be x. If one multiple is x, then next multiple will be 8 more than x, then next multiple will be 16 more than x. So the sum is 88. Sum is equal to 888. Now sum, that means x plus 8 plus x plus 16 is equal to 888. See, there are like terms x, 3x, 8 plus 16 is 24 is equal to 888. Now move 24 to the right side. So 3x is equal to 888 minus 24. So 3x is equal to 888 minus 24 is 864. So x is equal to 864 by 8. 8 ones are 6 is lesser than 8, so 0. Then take 2 integers. 2 digits 64. 8 8s are 64. So x is equal to 108. Therefore, 3 consecutive multiples are x, x plus 8, x plus 16 we have taken. So 108, 108 plus 8, 108 plus 16. That is 108, 116, 124.